Hi everyone, and welcome to another Monday Musings. Back from a nice little relaxing holiday, and my musing this week is about time. Not only the time I've just had away, but also typically most years this time of the year for me is about when I start thinking about either being back at work, getting ready to be back at work, preparing for the school year ahead. So my time is a bit different this week, and it's nice to have a bit of a change. Furthermore, I was thinking about time, and I do confess that I do, sometimes read or follow some different entrepreneurs and YouTubers in that space. And often they talk about what they're doing and their motivation is for their future you. And I think it's, an interesting idea. I'm not going to talk about that, but I was actually thinking about what I've done in the past, and it's got me to this point now. And I've been open about the fact is that I'm in a new space where I don't have a job to go to, and certainly a few other irons in the fire that I'm pursuing. I've just come away from a very interesting meeting with an organisation about exploring some new possibilities, which may eventuate into something as well. So that was exciting. But what I realised is that, so many people in their pursuit of jobs and of income and wealth and all those things, really what we're all trying to do sometimes, I think, is just try and purchase time. So I'm very thankful at the moment that I look back on recent years and the things I've done. They've got me to this point where I'm actually able to now purchase time, and I've got a couple of months where I can focus on my energy on the things that I'd like to do rather than the things I have to do. So that's been my musing is, how do we actually spend our time, and how do we do the things that we do, or do we look back on what we've already done and realise that we actually do have time? And it's a very valuable commodity. Time with people that are important to us, time doing the things that give us energy and excitement. A shout out, as always, today. My shout out goes to Nirajit. Nirajit was a student at a school that I taught at, and then we bumped into each other a couple of years ago at a innovation conference and got talking, and we stayed in contact. And Nirajit's doing some really interesting things with Dassault systems. Currently in Singapore, which I also find is interesting, and I'm a bit envious because I do have a great appreciation for Singapore and what life can be like in there. But look, Nirajit's very generous with his time, and that's always been appreciated. And I think he's really seeking to do interesting things, certainly bringing education into different industries and looking at how his organisation can also step more into education. So big shout out to Nirajit. Connect with him if you want to explore some opportunities for that as well. That's it for another Monday Musing. Thanks again. If you've made it this far, feel free to drop a comment on your thoughts, on any feedback, on your thoughts around time. Certainly be appreciated and responded to, and I'll see you next week. See you later.